Welcome to Florida Mint on Florida Man with Josh Mills and Wayne McCarty, the podcast where Floridians discuss the legends and lore and crazy stories that always seem to take place in Florida. You hear a third voice here, and it is that of Jordan Westberg. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. And for the record, it's B-E-R-G.
Berg.
Just so you know, for the show notes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Westberg.
Oh, yeah.
B-E.
Yeah.
I had you in initially as West Turd.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, we hear different
You can do that too.
consonants.
Yeah, I'm just deaf when it comes to certain syllables.
Yeah.
With
I
that,
think there's a word for that.
Deaf.
don't say it.
Yeah.
Don't say it. What's going on in your life, man?
Nothing much, man. Just hanging out. I'm raising a 1.5-year-old,
Come on.
which is the
Wow.
best.
A human?
Human.
Okay.
Yep.
Oof, I hear that's tough.
So far. We'll see.
Hey,
Good.
I don't know.
You read Animorphs growing up, and
I did.
you've seen what that could
Yeah.
turn
What could
into.
that turn into?
He was
Yeah.
exposed,
Cheetah.
he was
A
exposed to
full-grown
nuclear
cheetah.
waste at a very young age, too.
Dang
So-
it.
Intentionally, I
Maybe
assume.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too. My cousin Rocksteady, that happened to him.
Yeah. He wasn't Rocksteady before.
No, he and his bestie.
I got a baseball bat to the dome when I was like 4.
Yeah.
My sister out in the field. I don't know what I was doing.
I just,
But I just remember waking up
Playing
going,
baseball.
what happened? But in baby talk. Yeah, Mom.
yeah. I see. Jordan was with us on the Halloween live stream. He was one of the few survivors that made it all the way through the evening in the haunted library. That episode will actually air in a couple weeks, but the live stream aired a week ago.
Yeah. Did you
So fun.
experience any hauntings while you were there?
Not while I was there. Maybe some hallucinations.
Come on.
Yeah. that
Yeah.
was us.
But
You said some male hallucinations.
some male hallucinations. Yeah, I was imagining people that weren't there.
Come on.
Yeah.
Postman.
Yes. Yeah. Mr.
Librarians.
Rogers.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Kevin Costner.
Dewey
as the
Decimal
postman.
himself.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Dewey?
Mr. Dewey.
You saw the Dewey?
That's my guy.
You brought headlines, man.
I did. I
All
brought
right.
headlines.
Here we go.
It's Boogie. Awesome. Well, I got a couple headlines here. I got 3.
Okay.
Oh,
You
that's
asked for
the
3,
best.
so I gave you 3.
Trinity.
Come on.
3 hosts, 3 headlines.
Yes.
The bees. So this is a good callback to a previous episode. I think you guys covered the villages.
That's right.
recall.
Yes.
You're a listener?
Am I ever? I started listening before I moved here.
Oh, wow.
I just have to
It's
that
always
out there.
nice to meet a listener.
Yeah, big fan. It's like who's the Selena, the crazed fan who
Gomez.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, the crazy fan who
The
killed
wizard?
Selena.
Oh,
Why do you think he has? Why do you think he has 2 katanas
wait a second. Put him down.
at our necks?
No.
Yeah.
I can't. Awesome. So first headline coming from the beautiful villages.
Okay.
Always, baby.
Headline says, man 77 meant to sell ill-gotten erectile drugs in sprawling Florida retirement community, feds say.
Okay.
So
So,
we don't know, because that's just what the feds are saying.
Feds say, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Fed said a lot. Look what they did to MLK.
Thank you. Preach.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's dig deep into that.
Ill-gotten.
Yeah. What do you mean ill-gotten? Like he didn't rob a pharmacy.
No.
So you think maybe he bought them like illegally online?
Well, Josh, I think that's exactly what he did.
That's what I'm talking about. Only because I've delved into that area.
Context clues.
When nootropics.
That's right.
It's NOO. I don't know what the
right. You're talking about Silk Road.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
go and get those illegal drugs.
Yeah.
Now, see, I was trying to get some Cialis.
Yeah.
And
What's
I
that
went
for?
just
Sleeping?
Blood
yeah,
pressure.
Go night night. Yeah, blood
Okay.
pressure. And my doctor, who's in a trailer, it's a different conversation, but he gave me a website. It says peterpills.com. And so
Okay,
I
that's
went
the
there.
owner, Peter.
His name is Peter.
Okay.
Paul and Mary. It's a 3-way ownership.
Uh-oh.
And so, yeah, that's where I got my pills. I'm assuming this guy got them from the same spot.
Yes.
Yeah. PeterPills.com.
Actually,
Thanks for agreeing.
same thing.
Yeah.
It goes on to say federal authorities have arrested a 77-year-old man for allegedly buying more than $1,800 in erectile dysfunction drugs without a prescription and intending to sell them in the massive Central Florida retirement community, the villages and elsewhere.
Okay.
On the street in the village.
On the street.
On the
slinging rock.
cobblestone.
I think
Slinging rock.
I think if you're that age, yeah,
Yes.
it's not like embarrassing
Or
to-
illegal.
Yeah, to have a soft rope.
No.
You know, to have a slack line, as we call it, right? You don't need a tight rope. if you got a slack line and you're taking something to make it a tight rope,
Come on, yes.
that's okay. You're 80 years old.
That is okay.
You've earned
Yeah.
it. You've
Yeah.
earned it, man.
Yeah, I don't expect a Donkey Kong.
No one's expecting you to walk around 6 to midnight whenever you are
Thank you. 80-year-old.
Yeah, and you're cashing in Social Security.
What do they call them? Jerry's?
Jerry's.
Yeah.
Geriatrics.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my question, though, my man, is why is that illegal?
Oh, whoa. Do you think if you let's just say you're in the Villages
Okay.
and you're a Jerry
Yeah.
and let's just say you sleep with 3 women, do you call that Jerry hat trick?
Oh, wow.
Thank you. That was, boom, improvisational.
Here all day, folks.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
Okay,
good.
so this guy, he went to jail.
He is in jury. Or sorry, he's in trial right now.
Okay.
He pleaded not guilty
Of
to
course.
the misdemeanor charge and agreed to have his case heard before a magistrate judge instead of a jury.
Huh. The crime is
Offering pleasure?
buying them or with the hope to sell them? Because I
Right.
would just be like, I got 1,800 options.
Yeah, 100%.
I
Like,
got 1,800 days left.
I'm going to use these.
Yeah.
I think, man,
Oh, it's $1,800 worth. It doesn't mean they're $1 a pill.
what Jordan has.
They could be.
It could
Yo,
be 5,000 pills.
I was going to say, okay, so if I'm buying an Advil, say, or ibuprofen,
Yeah.
say, I know what a pack costs.
Yeah.
So what we need to find out here to do the math is a pack of Peter pills
Yep.
costs how much? A pack of purple Peter pills
Yeah. Sing it, baby.
costs how much? And then that will give you the street rate conversion.
But that still doesn't say the crime.
The crime
Are these
is
for
crime.
business.
The crime is having a good time,
Yeah.
right?
Which
It's
I
price
know-
to pay.
And we've said this, man, honestly, dude, the price to pay for purple Peter pills is...
Wow, he's gonna keep adding Ps.
Bars.
Yeah.
yeah, thanks, dude. You go before a magistrate, and then hopefully you're found not guilty, and you come on our show and plead your case. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So-
Honestly, I bet the judge is a customer.
Oh.
So that's why he said, "Do the
Yeah,
judge
where
like a
is
jury?"
the courthouse?
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure
what I
it's
want to
in-
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Allegedly, it's illegal because he obtained them without a valid prescription. Which, I wonder what the basis is to prove that you need a prescription.
I see what you're
Huh.
saying.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I understand why he didn't get one.
Hear us out,
Yep.
listeners.
Yep.
We get a script pad, Josh and I.
Yep.
You need
You can print stuff.
a prescription? We got you.
Nobody controls ink and
good.
paper.
Hit up Dr. Wayne.
He's got a
Dr.
3D
Josh.
printer.
Dr. Wang, he said.
Dr. Wayne.
Uh,
Oh, that's a great headline.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Awesome. Next headline.
Okay.
If it loads here, perfect. This one's wild. I passed Claremont on the way here today.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
Wow, you came
spoiler
from
alert,
afar.
came from Claremont. Headline says Claremont man accused of pointing bow and arrow at people inside car.
wow. Okay.
Here's the thing. If
How?
I have thought about this for a
Arms.
bit. Yeah, I mean, okay.
That helps.
The test on some of these things, right? The strength you have to
Yeah.
have.
Do they call it
Hunting
test?
bow, was it?
Yeah. All I'm saying is they got some length to them, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you in a minivan?
Oh yeah. Because how are you gonna pull back
Thank you.
80 pounds of
Yeah.
of pressure?
Yeah, this guy gets it.
It's a hunting bow. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I guess I've never thought about it like that.
I would have pictured a crossbow if it's being pointed in a car.
I see what you're saying.
Did you say sedan or did I picture a sedan?
You pictured that.
Okay.
100%. A man was arrested late Wednesday in a Claremont Planet Fitness parking lot.
That tracks.
That adds
Right.
up.
So he
Yeah.
worked out, then he had the torque to pull the.
I see.
Oh,
So-
He worked
okay.
out for the torque.
Correct.
Yeah.
The what?
The
On what?
torque.
Accused of pointing a bow and arrow at people in a car, according to police. Officers reported they arrived to find 34-year-old Michael Del Pino of Claremont
Close.
shirtless near his own car
Huh.
in the parking lot along US 27. He came from the gym. He's
Okay.
shirtless.
All right. I get it now. I pictured he was pointing it at people in his own car.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, like he was pulling on somebody stealing his car?
Like
Or
he
breaking
had
into his car.
visitors in his car,
Gotcha.
friends,
Guys, check this
Oh.
out.
and it's and they're like, "Don't do that or call the cops."
Funny joke, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got me again, Mike.
So is he French? I don't know why I picture a Frenchman.
With the bow and arrow.
He could. Okay.
He looks like a Frenchman in like a spy movie.
Jordan showing us a picture
He's
of
sweaty
him.
from the gym.
He's
Yeah.
sweaty from the gym and the bow and arrow action.
Yeah.
What's the crime of that? What is the? I'm assuming the same as
So-
the drive-by.
A very never mind. Police said Del Pino admitted that he had shot the bow and arrow once, but denied that he pointed it at anyone.
Okay.
2 people in another vehicle told police they saw Del Pino waving the bow and arrow around, pointing it at them and staring at them, records show. The driver said they took off out of the parking lot to get away from Del Pino, according to the police.
Yeah,
Aggravated assault.
One of the things I'm the most afraid of is road rage, because I'm a peaceful driver, but I assume everybody else isn't.
Yeah.
And I see these videos all the time on the TikTok of like people driving. Del Pino here shows up with a bow and arrow. What kind of fear would you rather have someone point a bow and arrow at you or an actual like real American gun?
I think my first legitimate fear would be thinking that I time traveled.
Oh, accidentally.
Yeah, like
you time traveled,
Yeah.
not
you non-clipped through the universe.
You think it's you. Your main character syndrome here.
Yes.
Not they are time travelers. They
Right.
have the bow and arrow.
Like what happened?
Yeah, you're in a car and you think the person with the bow and arrow.
88 miles per hour.
Yeah.
You roll the windows down. You're like, "Good sir." Okay, but my toxic trait is I would choose the arrow, the bow and arrow, because
I can catch one.
I can move and you catch the arrow.
Yeah.
And then you go, "Not this time."
Yeah.
And while they're reloading, I charge.
Yeah.
You see
you
what
don't
I'm
throw
saying?
it back at them.
No, I put it into their thigh meat. The
Twist.
point first,
And you
thigh
twist,
meat
so the-
twist,
The meat doesn't close.
and I go check in tomorrow when that heals.
It's not going to heal. It doesn't close if you twist it, right?
Pulling
Jess?
up on aisle 5.
Yeah, but
You have to have.
if we've gone back in time,
Yeah.
in this fantasy, there's a wizard that can
Okay.
do the
A
healing.
magistrate.
Yeah, magistrate.
I picture in this parking lot, there's a Little Caesars also.
Okay.
They do go hand in hand.
Yeah,
PF and
I
Little
feel
C's.
like that's why there was a car of people.
Okay, they're hungry.
Yeah, Wacky Wednesday.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
5 for 5.
Yep.
Okay. That's good, dude. Okay, so I will say I think that's the first time in 5 years we've ever had a bow and arrow
I think
Crime.
so. Yeah.
on the show.
active shooter?
Active shooter.
Yeah.
Wow.
He
I don't
could
know.
be
Think about it.
Mark
Okay.
Wahlberg.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it. I don't want to though.
Yeah.
Yeah, bow and arrow all day, though, to answer your question,
Okay.
instead of a
Yeah.
firearm. Last headline here. This is a little bit from mid-September, which I'm
Okay.
not sure if you guys heard about this. Headline says, bear at Disney's Magic Kingdom was captured. Thank God.
Yes.
Yes.
And I guess in the middle of September, there is actually a bear running around Magic Kingdom. It says a Disney vacation. This is so dumb when they try to be cute. A Disney vacation is over for a bear that was in a tree
Okay.
Monday morning at a Walt Disney World park. The bear was spotted in a tree near Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Yeah.
That's in his home. You know what I mean?
100.
you.
That's his
Yes.
backyard.
Yes. Yes.
In Frontierland of
many.
Magic Kingdom, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
What's the frontier?
Right.
Close your eyes. So I
Okay.
say,
It's not the back tier.
hey, on the frontier,
Yes.
what do you picture?
Crap, a bear, honestly.
Yeah, wilderness.
My eyes are closed. I'm
Polar?
picturing a bear. No, black. But here's my thing though, dude. Now, I'm just gonna say this. I'm assuming you're referring to a large gay man. They found that
That wouldn't be illegal.
it wouldn't be illegal.
They shouldn't call the cops
Unless
for
he
it.
didn't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the
$300.
fish-
$100.
Up in a tree is as another thing.
Yeah. So the
but I
fish.
think, I think this is a wild bear.
Yeah. Okay.
They did raise the ticket prices.
Yeah,
like
which
$14. So
Makes sense to like break in and the whole genie system.
100%.
true.
Come
Yeah.
on.
You're against other people now, not against the system.
Right.
That's what's wrong with the genie system. Let's talk about it.
I've never heard of it.
That's how you have to go to
fast
Disney
pass.
now.
What?
It's a fast pass, but it's a genie system now, and it's some like algorithm. And it's convoluted, and it costs like $200.
Are you serious?
yeah, like there's some rides you have to pay per ride if you want to get like a fast pass time.
Yeah. So the ticket cost doesn't cover if you want to skip fast pass.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah.
They should call it Line World. Am I right?
Get them. It is Line
Come
World. Yeah.
on.
Not
If-
Disney World. It's Line World.
Woo.
Woo.
If you're listening, Walt,
How long is what's
Get
the
ready.
longest ride
We're coming
in
for you.
Disney?
the longest ride that I would wait for, or the longest ride
No.
statistically?
How long is the longest ride? 3 minutes?
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
That feels long right now. Thinking about that, 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're waiting 3 hours for 3 minutes.
So you're an hour a minute.
Yeah.
What's the conversion rate?
I can't do that.
I can't do that math either. So I mean, bro, the only thing I can think of is like, you know how people started saying like, everything's going to become a la carte eventually. So
Right.
like it's like pay to win, pay to play.
Who's going up now?
and
$20?
Hulu's $20.
Yeah.
When I started streaming, Hulu was like
the cheapo
the
$7.99,
I
no
can't
commercials.
I can't get Netflix, but I want to watch reruns of GI Jane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Family
whatever.
Matters.
Watch it.
Yeah. So, but now it's like you go to Disney and you're struggling to pay just your family to go inside.
Yep.
10 years from now, you pay to watch other people get on the ride.
This guy
you know
gets
what I'm
it.
saying?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's not making any sense, but he gets
We're
it.
just nodding.
He didn't know where he was going, and he didn't end well.
Yeah, Wayne. Hey, let's land the plane, boss.
I kept waiting for you guys to save me.
Yeah, he was building it as he flew.
3, 2.
Hey, fellas.
Hello, Josh.
Howdy, partner.
So we're here with Jordan
Yes.
Westberg.
BERG.
Have to clarify.
BRG.
Too many of us.
Beautiful guest, beautiful man. And we decided, how do we get to know about people
That's right.
and about ourselves?
That's right.
So we decided we're going to write some facts down
Yes.
about ourselves.
Is it about ourselves?
Mostly.
I just wrote down general
Facts, yeah. I don't even remember the instructions, but they were write down stuff you want the others to know.
Yes.
We can say that.
That's it. That's it.
Write down
Okay.
stuff and then put it in the box that's shaped like the townhouse from Full House.
That's right.
Aw.
Yeah.
Stephanie, if you're listening, so Jody Sweeten does listen to our show,
Yeah.
and we wanted to honor her. So hello, Jody. And it's true, we have a DVD box set here that now has icebreaker
Yeah.
quips.
Candace Cameron's a Republican.
What?
That's the one that went off the
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's get her out of here.
Yeah. Stop listening, Candace.
Candace, turn it off.
Jody, turn it up. Candace, turn it off.
That's right.
So we're going to open this. We're going to crack this seal on Pandora and read a fact.
Let's have our guest start, Jordan.
I'd
and
love to.
When you open
Yeah.
it, I like to imagine it being like when the Nazis opened.
Make a noise that you think the guest would
Indiana
picture.
Jones.
Remember Indiana Jones when the Nazi opens it and their face melts off?
The breast.
Yeah.
The what?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're all thinking it.
The-
Yeah, open it away from you. Good idea. Open it
the
away
best
from you.
practical effects.
Yes.
In any movie, I think. So
But
far.
you already said breast practical
I
effects.
did.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
did.
and then just read.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, they're on the inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they are. Guess he opened the box and he saw a picture of Full House cast.
All right. All right. What's the outside say?
Okay. This is just a general fact. So far, did you know that Australia is wider than the moon?
That can't be true.
Oh, so is your mom's.
Wow.
Oh, so is your mom's butthole, mate. Crikey.
What the? What the? I didn't know this was gonna be hurtful.
You leave her out of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
June is a nice lady.
So
God.
Australia's wider than the moon, they say.
They
That's
say.
not the part that I'm hung up on.
Why not?
I thought it was gonna be butt, and then you went really.
Oh, I didn't. Jordan did.
I thought it was butthole.
Yeah. Sorry. I have sloppy handwriting.
Yeah.
Pass it down.
Whoever wrote that
way.
has sloppy handwriting.
Yeah.
I am just so blown away by that fact.
Don't
man.
look at 'em.
I'm sorry. All right. This says here, I think
Yeah, you gave me the sticky.
someone hot glued these together. Let me try to open it.
Well, read the front.
Read
Oh,
the
okay,
front.
yeah, I see.
Wow, you got words on
Okay, sorry. Did you hear about the little girl whose ice cream melted?
it. Okay. I don't know
I
what,
did
how
not.
these are facts about
I
anybody.
didn't, Wayne.
Yeah.
Take your time.
I can't get it open.
Type of glue. Rip it.
They're
then,
all
buddy.
like this.
Okay.
The glue.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to. I have fat fingers.
This is gonna be good
Hang on.
audio.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did you hear about the little girl whose ice cream melted?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was on fire. It was so sad.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That is sad.
Honestly, that
It
is sad. Yeah.
man.
That should have been a headline. I don't know why you would put that.
Thoughts and prayers.
Okay.
Thoughts and prayers, dude. I got a post on Instagram about that.
Let's
Black
see.
square.
Yeah. Oh man.
You can tell a lot about a woman's mood by just her hands.
Careful.
Okay.
Is what I always say. This is a fact from me.
Okay.
I'm going to own it.
Careful.
Okay.
For example, if she's holding a gun, she's probably pissed. I never looked at a woman's hands for that. But yeah, I'd say a gun.
Yes.
A gun
Not a bow
always,
and arrow.
Or a bow and arrow.
a gun always indicates anger.
Yes. Agreed.
I'd say.
9 times out of 10.
Oh man. I'm already having fun.
Yeah.
Good.
My stomach hurts.
My first wife and I's wedding bands were mood rings, but for the other person. So I when I took it off to cheat on her.
It's similar to the gun thing.
Right.
Yeah.
All right?
Right.
Oh.
It's an indicator. Hands are an indicator.
Can I just say that one had 3 folds, and that was like each one kept giving.
That was cardstock too. That was hard.
Oh man. Okay, this one says, "I am a scat man. Skibbity dibbity doo yo, dooby dub skibbity dibbity, dubbity dub. I'm a scat man. Shibbity dooby da. Shit in my mouth, please."
That went somewhere I didn't expect.
Oh, I didn't write it.
I was vibing for a second. That was good.
Wow,
I think
thanks,
you
guys.
nailed it.
It's like, I love that song.
Yeah, skibbity
Oh,
dibby dibby
man.
dop boo boop bop. I mean, you acted like you hadn't heard it before the way
Oh,
you,
that's
the way
brand
you were
new.
singing it.
That's brand new, baby.
Do you hate it when you're reading a sentence and it doesn't end how you 9/11?
Oh, that's so
God
good.
bless.
I do.
Yeah.
It wasn't rhetorical.
Oh man.
That was my turn, and that was my fact, and that was perfection.
Oh, it was so
Beautiful.
good.
My best friend in middle school stopped hanging out with me and started hanging out with the cool kids in heaven. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Billy Dirk.
Oh no.
That one's a little personal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Billy, not to Billy Dirk. I mean,
No.
or I guess to Billy Dirk.
Well, Billy Dirk's been in
man.
heaven for a long time at this point.
he really
So
has.
is he still a kid?
He's settled in,
Yeah.
and that's a theological question. We
Once
don't
you're
have
a
the
kid,
answer
you're
here.
always a kid.
Right. This one says, "I like my women like I like my strawberry sundaes, vanilla with red on top."
I'm so glad you
There's
got
no
that
way
one.
that he got
I'm so
that.
glad you got that one.
Perfect.
I did marry one.
That's so fitting.
I did marry one.
Can't make this stuff up, folks.
Oh, God bless. This is easy.
This is work. This is what I mean. I can't believe we get paid to do this.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Oh, wow. This is written as on Tuesday, October 3rd, 1995. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of 2 accounts of murder. These are facts. These are facts. Wow. It opens up big here. Which I agree with 100%. OJ is innocent, and I'm really a good man. Or just a good man. He's a good man, and I stand by that statement.
Wow, Josh, that's
I met him
the
on a golf
juice?
course
That's
one time.
controversial.
I met him on a golf course one time. He gave me a ball.
Oh wow. Okay.
How big were his hands?
It's massive.
Yeah.
They could grip a knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
On September 11th, 2001, the Twin Towers were knocked down by the sitting president of the United
Oh
States,
my God.
George W. Bush.
Wow.
That's a callback
Jordan,
to the
I-
live stream.
I
Wow.
know.
He's not even reading that from a card. He just said, I'm
He said-
gonna
I'm
said
reading
it
that from Truth Social.
with
I'm
his,
gonna proclaim something.
he said it with his hand over his heart, which was the craziest thing. Like
That's almost offensive.
he pledged that. Oh God Almighty. Let's see here.
Just grab one, baby.
Okay.
What's this say?
Hold on. It's folded in an odd way.
Yeah, I think you gotta read the outside first.
Okay. Sorry.
Got him.
Oh, I don't think there is an outside to that one. So just read the whole thing.
Just read the whole
From what
thing.
I can tell from here, it's not mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's taped in an interesting way.
It's just the glue.
Yeah. I have to fix this in post. My fingernails. I can't even get these in.
Just read half and then flip.
Okay.
It ain't complicated.
Okay. Now that I have a platform, I'm going to talk from the heart. It's me, the W. The person out there knows who I'm talking to. I'm sweet as a poodle with a pink pool noodle. Carrot a skinny dip with my parsnip.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Wait, come on.
I didn't say that.
The W.
well,
that's you.
it's
then.
implied.
Here.
Hopefully it's not super glued.
You know how you're a true 90s kid?
How?
I do. I know how I am. See if my facts agree with me. When you look at your birth certificate and your has 1990 1999 on it.
Oh wow!
Oh, this is helpful.
That's
more you
really,
know.
That's
Oh,
really
wow.
interesting.
I thought I was a 90s kid. Apparently,
I knew you were wondering.
I'm 7 years off.
That's actually really helpful, dude.
These are going to be beneficial. To
Mom,
Yeah,
if
don't
you're
throw those away.
Mom, if you're listening, send me my birth certificate.
Yeah. What do you got here?
I want to see it.
Just
You know
proclaim.
who else doesn't have a birth certificate?
Obama.
Wayne is the type of guy to grab both of his feet when he farts.
I can see it.
Every time.
Do it.
He's doing it, folks at home.
Gross.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
actually toot, but I did the motion.
Yeah,
Oh,
you did.
yeah. Well, you're
Got a little
used to
fart
it.
mic.
Oh man, that's
You're used to it.
wow. This is folded like a origami. This is
A horn of good plenty. you're
yes,
looking
you said.
for.
This is just a statement here. I'm going to read this. It says, "Screw the note. This is me talking. These two guys are so dumb. They thought tofu was a martial arts for your feet."
Oh, Wayne.
I'm not that dumb.
Wow. Listen, I would never say that about
I didn't go
you
to
guys.
college.
Tofu is a vegetable something.
Yes. Yeah. Man, I'm sorry,
Tofu.
guys.
Okay, let's see.
You should be.
Okay, it looks like it's just up to you two now.
Okay.
All
right. All right.
Let me get the. There's
Yeah.
one stuck to the wall of the box. That's
Oh,
good.
you know he struggles with.
When Wayne was 8 years old, the city held a parade in his honor. A gay parade for silly little gay boy.
Wow, is that true?
I mean,
Who wrote that one?
I didn't know that what the parade was. I thought it just wanted to honor me.
Yeah,
I didn't know
did
that.
they?
You got on the float?
Was it
Yeah.
an honor? Or
I
did they
know
throw
it-
rocks at you? I bet they threw rocks, knowing the town that you were in.
It's a painful memory. Oh man.
Oh God. Bless.
Okay, this is the last one here. It's just again already opened. It says you two are the type of guys to argue over who has ridden more horses.
That's probably true. I've probably ridden more horses.
That's it.
I'm just saying, I got
That's it,
3 horses.
man.
I've ridden 3 horses.
Oh man, that was
2
good.
were in Gatlinburg, and one was named Salt, and one was named Pepper.
Okay.
At the same time?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's
fun.
beautiful.
Oh man, that was fun. Our show has been around for almost 5 years now, and one thing we rarely do is cover sports. We just don't do
Yeah,
it.
for good reason.
I think so. We're not sports guys.
We don't know anything about them.
We don't know anything about them. We used to be sports guys.
Yeah, high school, you got to
What happened?
bag the babe.
Yeah, we did it in high school for the babes, and then just atrophy set in.
Yep.
So now we don't participate anymore.
Oh, I do like that Indian tag game.
Oh yeah, Maharana.
Well, that's different.
Okay.
Yeah, you're thinking the Mexican soccer game.
Sorry.
Rah.
Yes.
I could be way off.
Okay.
But the one, it's like tag. They just play tag.
Oh, you talking about the one where the Indian men slap each other in the chest?
That's also a different game. Yeah.
Dang it. See, we don't know sports.
We don't know sports.
We don't know
proved
sports. But I went back over our show notes over the last 5 years, and it appears that in our history portion, so this portion of the show, we've only covered a sporting event or an athlete 8 times.
That's you. It's up to you.
In 250 episodes.
Yeah.
I blame myself for it, but I'm not mad about
What's the percentage?
it. Small. So considering the fact that you all are still listening, it
Yes.
tells me that even if you care about sports, you're okay with us not covering it, which
Bless
that's
you.
awesome.
Bless
And
you.
bless you for that. But every now and then something so major happens in our state regarding the sporting world that we absolutely have to cover it. And so without further ado,
Let's do it.
Lionel Messi was born on June 24th,
Oh my goodness. This guy-
1987 in Santa Fe,
87?
Argentina. I was so upset to find out he was younger than me
Yeah, same.
because he's accomplished so much.
Yeah.
I mean-
and I'm upset to know I'm not a 90s kid.
I know. Well, you found that out today.
That's a callback, folks.
That's a that's a callback.
For those
4
listening.
minutes ago.
Lionel was the third of 4 children. His father was Jorge, and he was a steel factory manager. His mother was Celia, who worked in management at a manufacturing workshop. And Lionel's family, so they were lower middle class. They struggled, and they often struggled, frequently to get by and pay their bills. But they were very tight knit, and they always prioritized taking care of one another.
Okay.
And one thing the family did in order to keep their spirits high, especially during the rough seasons, was football. Okay.
That's wind. I don't know if the mics are picking it up. That's just wind outside, right?
Is that wind
I
outside?
think it's
Yeah,
wind.
we're still on tornado watch.
Okay. Well, in case you
cool.
guys are wondering, we are having a tornado right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave this in the episode
Yeah,
to show you
sure.
how we persevere.
Yeah.
Like Lionel Messi, we persevere.
Well, we don't know.
Nice.
You'll see. They would do football together. And so for our American
American?
audience, we mean soccer.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Soccer, but we're going to call it football the rest of the episode because our European and South American audiences, they want us to, and they've lobbied, and they won. So Lionel develops a passion for the sport at a very young age. He grew up playing every single day with his brothers and his older cousins, which, a fun fact here, side note, half of the kids in his family that he played with growing up went on to become professional footballers.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Like at a very young age. So, gifted family. This guy grew up playing with champs in the street, which I did too.
Yeah. You're thinking chumps.
Yeah, sorry.
Long vowel, Wayne.
Yeah, I misspelled that. But by the age of 4, Lionel Messi joined a local football club.
Okay.
And the interesting thing about this is Lionel's dad was the coach of this club, but Lionel actually credits his grandmother for his passion for the sport.
Okay.
And so he
Her
says
ball work was good.
her ball work was good, but he
What are
says,
you laughing at?
but,
Just a little air out of my nose. Wasn't
yeah.
It's different.
He says that his grandmother was the one who took him to practice every day, who drove him to all of his matches, and took care of him whenever he was injured. So, like, she was the one who was, like, pivotal in his career, according to him.
Okay.
And so, sadly, when Lionel turned 11 years old, his grandmother passed away, and that really rocked him, and he struggled, like, for months and months to recover. And I want to add another side note here. So, if you ever watch Lionel play and he scores, his entire celebration routine, he's had it since he was 11 years old, and is dedicated to his grandmother. He's never changed it.
What is it?
He points at the sky and goes, "I miss you, mommy."
Oh, well, that makes sense. I mean, I thought it was going to be
Grandma?
cooler. Yeah, that was going to be grandma, honestly.
Yeah,
Grandma.
We'll have to ask him why
Yeah.
he says that. I think "I miss you, mama."
I miss you, mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He
like,
says it in
translation.
English?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He has to.
Yeah, he has to, right?
Okay.
So Lionel Messi, he first became a star in the local leagues, where he would go on to score over 500 goals before the age of 12, which is insane.
Like in games? Or
In
just
game.
like by himself?
In the alleyway behind his house.
Count him.
In the practice net. He's like, "Mama,
Another one.
count it." No, so he becomes this like local star before he's even a teenager. But unfortunately, around this time, Messi was experiencing some health issues, and he gets diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency.
Sometimes that can be a blessing.
Right, like if you crawl through small spaces for a living.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking to get bigger.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
Who's the swimmer?
Oh, Michael Phelps.
Yeah, he's got one.
I think
right?
so. And then he ends up
He's a giant.
swim
yeah.
champion.
His arms.
Yeah.
So I think Lionel had the opposite issue. His dad's health insurance would only cover 2 years of treatment. And because the treatment was so incredibly expensive, the family realized that they were going to need help paying for it. So he was told by doctors, like, he's not going to grow anymore. Like, if he doesn't get this treatment or get the medicine to make it happen.
Yeah. You
So-
really got to time that 2 years right, though. Like,
Right.
do I want it now or do I want it like when puberty hits?
Sandbag it. I think it's what we call it in the industry.
sandbag it.
100%.
Yeah.
Do we
I
sandbag it or
I don't
not?
need it now. I don't need it now. And then I need it now.
Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah.
And so from that moment on, when it became time, like for Lionel to join a new football club, part of the contingency was, can you pay for his health care? So that was like the negotiating
You want
that the
this
family would do.
star. It's not like a new car.
Yeah,
It's healthcare.
right. And that's a signing bonus.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Real recognize real.
Yeah.
Yep.
And dude, like, so, I want to paint a picture here. This guy's incredible by this age. He's not even a teenager yet, and he's known across the country. Like, everybody's watching him. And so it's fascinating because at this point, he's a prodigy, and he's being scouted by professional teams. So these aren't like other local leagues. These are pro squads who are going like, well, we want this guy.
How old is he at this
He's
age?
12.
Jeez.
He's 12 years old.
Okay.
Is when this kind of begins, this drama
Okay.
around his health. But the moment he gets the diagnoses, just about every major team was like, but if he's not going to grow anymore, he's never going to reach his full potential. So, like, we don't want him. So instead of paying for the health care to get him to be able to grow, all these pro squads are like, well, you know, it's sad.
Wow. Okay.
He would have
really?
been great, but he's not going to grow anymore.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Kick rocks.
Wow.
Essentially. And so instead of helping, the world of football just kind of mourned what Lionel Messi could have been,
Okay.
which is depressing.
America.
Yeah. So as with most legends, this only motivated him even more. And so his family picks up. They move themselves out of Argentina to Barcelona in September of 2000 in hopes that Messi would just fare better and maybe find a team that would help him.
So from South America
Yeah, to
Europe.
To Europe. And
Got it, baby.
here's the thing.
That's big for me.
I did.
I was throwing them out there, hoping.
And they both landed.
Yeah.
And so if this did in fact work because Barcelona wanted to sign Messi so badly that they broke the norm and not only offered him the contract at the age of 14,
God bless.
but they wrote the contract on a paper napkin because the initial meeting was at a restaurant and the club wasn't prepared to offer him a contract, but they felt so moved after meeting him that they decided to write it on a napkin that was laying on the table. And that's how he accepted the Barcelona deal.
I gotta assume there's paper nearby.
Somewhere.
Like somewhere in the building.
Yeah.
Receipt paper, anything.
A rumor has it that the bigot J.K. Rowling wrote her first novel
Turf.
on napkins.
Yeah. Which is hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
You had to
If
have,
anything should be admired, it's the ability to write on a napkin.
I think so. I can't because it moves the squiggles around
yeah.
and all that stuff. So, anyways, honestly, signing with Barcelona is kind of like what launched Lionel Messi to the world. The rest is history. And this is insane, and this is gonna feel like a a bullet list of facts here. But I just want to paint a picture for folks who maybe have heard the name to help you grasp what this young man's accomplished.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi is widely regarded as the greatest footballer of all time. He was a 2009 FIFA Player of the Year, and he was voted best male player in the world in 2019 and 2022. He holds the record for the most goals in La Liga, the most goals scored in the Spanish Super Cup, and the most goals scored in the European Super Cup. Wow. He has more assists than any other player in history. He has scored 815 goals for club and country, and is the first and only player in history to win 6 European Golden Shoes.
Wow. I think Argentina's like, dang it.
Well,
Rats.
Yeah. Well, I think he still plays for the national team.
Oh, wow.
True.
If I'm not mistaken.
True.
But at a total of 44 collected national and international trophies, he's the most decorated footballer of all time. And the most amazing part of all of this is that this year, Lionel Messi became a Florida man.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a big surprise to me
After
as well.
signing to play for a local team of Miami, our local team.
Yeah, which attendance, I assume,
Through the
shot up.
roof.
Yeah.
Through the roof. I mean, this guy goes from negotiating like, I'll sign if you give me health care, to give me a portion of the club.
Yeah, which
and
is
I'll come
amazing.
play. Like, this guy has ownership. And he's still a player.
Yeah.
And what's interesting too is he's found his forever home. Welcome home, baby. We love you, our guy. But dude, so he has a full-time security that it's a guy designated to him as a bodyguard that follows him up and down the pitch. So as he's running, playing,
Be in shape.
this guy's running sidelines, and anytime there's like something is called and the play is off, this guy runs onto the field and stands next to Messi.
Wow.
So he runs onto the pitch and just stands there.
Just because fans will.
He's getting approached 24/7.
He's in Florida.
But for photos or for like to.
I think hugs and
Nancy
kisses
Kerrigan
too.
him.
Yeah.
Well,
X's and O's.
Well, Nancy Kerrigan could be what like busting his kneecaps.
That's what I would think.
Oh, yes.
You think his old doctor maybe is like, I told you stop growing.
Yeah,
Get over
his
your short arms.
Argentinian.
Yeah, and then just right in the knee bows. Maybe,
so did he,
man.
Did he get the treatment and continue to grow? Or did he like?
Well, he's still not. He hasn't accomplished a ton height wise.
Can he dunk?
He can't dunk.
He's quick, though.
He's very fast, and he can bicycle kick.
Oh, okay.
And so, so yeah, I mean, dude, here's what's fascinating to me. Like a lot of folks, the debate is Ronaldo or Messi. That's like who's the greatest of all time.
Oh, okay.
And Messi has said multiple times the reason why he wanted to go to Barcelona was because that's where Ronaldo played.
Wow.
And he idolized him.
That's cool.
And so I think it is fascinating to think that like the two folks that are compared to be like the best of the best, like one of them idolized the other, and probably vice versa. I'm sure. I'm in major respect.
Where does Pele jump in here, though?
Dude, a lot of so that's
my king.
If I'm
When
that
I was
is
a
your
soccer
king, right?
player, Pele was my king.
If I'm gonna have a three-way of men that are like fast and athletic,
Man, we've talked about this.
yeah, I'm going for the shorter one, and so my boy Messi I think wins out here, just for logistical reasons.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Yep, short for the three-way. For your king.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm Pele all day.
Okay, and then so we're waiting for Jordan's answer. Who out of the three kings?
You said Zlatan? Or what's the guy that
The guy
headbutted
Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah.
my man.
Yeah. Ball head.
Yeah.
I'm sure it hurt more
Ball head?
because
There's no
no hair,
Yeah.
hair, no cushion.
Yeah.
You're just getting scolded
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time.
My stepdad headbutted me once.
Oh my God. This is why we're here, ladies
Once.
and gentlemen.
Okay, what happened?
It wasn't in the fact bin during the icebreaker.
It
but
was.
I'm glad it came
We
out.
had to loosen him up to get this
Yeah.
fact out.
Yeah. No.
Accidentally?
No.
Like you both reached for a mug in the cupboard?
No. I think he was taking disciplinary action.
I don't know if a
And
headbutt is ever
His hands were broken and his legs were broken.
Okay.
by you. Yeah, you broke them.
So he had no other choice.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
either bite or a headbutt.
Or a
And I'd
bow and
take
arrow.
headbutt. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then his head was bruised after that.
Yeah.
So his arms were broken,
Yeah.
his legs were broken, his head is bruised. This is how he led a nation. That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How? Yeah, man. So he chose. So I say Messi. He says Pele,
Headbutt,
and then
yeah.
Jordan says his stepdad.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say a headbutt's got to be more startling than anything.
Oh,
'Cause
for
you just
sure.
got to go.
Sure.
Did you just headbutt me?
Well, and especially the soccer fella
It's
that,
so
that we're
fast.
talking about.
Yeah.
He does it like dome to chest, like
Right.
sternum, which you
Yeah.
fly back like a Hadouken. I mean, it like
Oh,
it
yeah.
knocks
takes
you on your
yeah.
bum.
And then
And-
you're wheezing.
Yeah,
Like, you knocked the air out of me.
I'm gonna die.
yeah, and then you have to go like while you're wondering if you can catch your breath and you're dying,
Right.
you're questioning, did he just headbutt me? Which
Yeah.
is insane. We did an episode years and years ago
Oh yeah.
about a mayor, the mayor of Cedar Key.
Because Wayne called it headbutt, like it's a cake.
I learned
That's what you thought it was up
Yeah.
until that point.
until
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Okay.
BUNDT.
Yeah, a
It's called
headbutt.
Cake.
A headbutt.
Nothing bunt cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And so this mayor would go around headbutting people.
Oh no, he would make people go out and headbutt.
Oh, he would make them
in the
yeah.
middle of the night. This is a true fact.
He'd wake them
To
up.
settle.
Yeah, nothing.
His pleasures.
Yeah, he would make you dance
Yeah.
for hours,
At
or
gunpoint.
you had to challenge someone in headbutt.
Yeah.
them.
We should redo that story. Have we ever
I
redone
think
that?
we have.
It's so good.
It's so wild.
We've done it
It's
twice.
wild.
The story's so nice we
Love to
did it
hear that.
twice
Yeah, he ended up dying at the footsteps of the courthouse.
in Alabama.
Yeah, because he was shot by another, like a sheriff.
Just a quick summary. This guy did so much, Jordan, that he basically put up a blockade.
No
locked
imports or exports.
No imports, exports. The town of Cedar Key is locked down. He escapes in the middle of the night when the president of the United States at the time issued the U.S.
Sent the Navy, yeah.
down to break the blockade.
Yeah.
He goes into hiding, and then years later in Alabama, a sheriff recognizes him and challenges him to a draw, and shoots him right in the forehead.
Doesn't challenge him to a headbutt.
No,
No,
he knew
'cause he
better.
knew, yeah.
He knew.
A
He
head
knew.
off, I think.
Head off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apply directly to the forehead. Now, here's
Head
my
on.
thing, Jordan. We are heading out of the episode here. We have an opportunity to roll the red carpet out for you. Do you want to sing? Do you want to recite a poem?
Dance.
Do you want to dance? How do you want to end us?
American Sign Language out.
Oh,
That is cool, but I
Yeah.
don't want to be mistaken for a rival,
Ah,
I
yeah.
see.
I have heard.
which I have a lot of those.
You're the voice of a generation.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
What's funny is the night we did, I believe, the Halloween live stream, I think we were setting up or going there or something, and I said to Josh, I'm like, dude, what's crazy about Wes Burgess? He has one of the best vocals I've ever heard in my life.
Oh man.
And I mean that, dude.
Yeah.
You're an incredible vocalist.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I had to just put him on speakerphone because I was like, I get it, dude. He can sing. And he went on for like 5 minutes
I would
about
not-
how well
dude,
you can
I
He
sing.
would-
3D printed the rings in the time he was telling me.
Yeah, it was like hours. I'm like,
I would not
yeah.
SDF you, bro.
Yeah.
I will never SDF you about you, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, how do you want to send us out, man? It's your choice.
I'd love to send you out by saying that the conflict between Israel
Okay.